We are the vanguard for an imminent invasion of the area. Your job is to eliminate any defending forces and capture the enemy fortification. Once you've destroyed the radar dishes directing the anti-aircraft fire, our employer promises to land a few extra units to help you out.
We have unidentified bottlenecks on screen. Assume they are hostile and engage.
And hello, worlds! I wanted to, take a moment and let everybody else get what they had to say out of the way first. This is a little bit of a landmark episode for us, too, because this is going to be basically the end of the medium weight era for the Minnesota tribe here. So, yeah, after this is going to be some noticeable steps up. And it's kind of cool, too, because this contract actually stood out from the rest from where it was, and also the weight limit they had. Only 200 tons. That's actually why I'm rocking a Vindicator right now. And yeah, you'll notice I have the Avenging Angels edition under me. And it's a little bit of a maligned mech, especially if it's bone stock and on tabletop. Wow, if you've seen how this thing starts life out on tabletop, it's like, oh my god, why did... I mean, there are assassin mechs out there that are tougher, and, oh great. What is this idiot doing all the way back out here? You know, I wanted us to get spread out, but that was after the artillery fire started. Anyway. And speaking of artillery, that's actually why I chose this mech. It is actually, pretty quick. Basically crab fast. The only problem is, it doesn't quite have the endurance the crab does. As you can see, I'm already really pushing the temp gauge on this guy. But that's okay. What I'm gonna do, yep, get in, pet the kitty. And the kitty goes night-night. So, yeah, this is gonna be interesting. And I picked the Avenging Angel version instead of the standard version because I actually wanted that speed. That way when the artillery fire starts, my lance is going to get strung out just naturally trying to follow me because everyone else is a 4-6 movement profile. So that's going to cause everyone to really spread out, and that'll make that artillery kind of... It'll drastically reduce its effectiveness. I won't say it'll render it completely ineffective, but to the guy shooting it, it'll definitely feel like that. So yeah, that's the plot, that's the plan. Just a fast little beachhead operation. And you're gonna really get a good introspect as to how I even play on tabletop with this mission. Because you're gonna notice I do a lot of just straight up probing actions. Just, hey, you got anything here? You know?
Walk on up to the treasure to pick it up.
I'm just gonna kind of make a mental note of the loot, because what I'm really came for is right here. That's one of the biggest keys to making these beachhead missions livable, is take out their artillery early. You cannot take it out early enough. If you wanted to roam the whole map looking for the artillery before you struck any objectives, I wouldn't blame you, and don't feel bad, because I actually do the same, and you're going to see some of that going on here. Got him. Ooh.
I'm clear from the fight. Go get him.
Poor urban mech, I was hoping we were gonna salvage that. Urban mechs are one of the few mechs you can actually claim just by, you know, popping 2 arms off, and yeah, if it's just a torso, it don't really have anything to throw back at. Most of the time, the pilots, if they're regular or lower, will eject. I've noticed sometimes the elite pilots and the veteran pilots, as far as enemy Op 4 goes, they won't eject if they're in a mech with jump jets, and that's because the DFA is still a valid weapon. But, yeah, interesting point of fact. That's actually a deciding factor on if the pilot ejects or not, at least as far as the Op 4 goes. And urban mechs do come with jump jets, so yeah. I just wish they hadn't wrote that one silly construction law saying a mech can't jump further than it can walk.
Moving the grid location.
I always thought that was dumb.
Mech spotted.
And I know a couple of mechs that would be, like, prime to abuse it with, too, if that rule was ever rescinded. The Assassin, the Spider, and the Phoenix Hawk might just get a new lease on life through that. Okay, yep. Alright, nothing but rocks in this one. Alright. I figured either loot or artillery guns could be in the corners, so that's why I hit them.
On you, Commander.
And you'll notice that I've actually left the bulk of the objectives alone. That's because I don't want to freak them out too bad yet. Like I said, I want to find that artillery and put it down before I really start leaning into them. That way I might just be able to do this mission pretty much unaffected by it. Because artillery on, you know, heavy and assault mechs is one thing, but when you're in a lighter or medium mech and that stuff hits, woo! Heck, on tabletop, that's usually an instant piloting skill roll for him.
Deads. Target acquired. Lead on, Commander. Target destroyed.
Now, I actually had a really good reason to come to this spot. The reason why I wanted to stop by here is actually prime real estate, especially for snipers. And being I got a PPC ready to go, I can definitely qualify. But look at the view. And we got great view on, like, all the objectives just about. We don't have total line of sight on a couple because of obstructions, but
Reposition successful, Commander.
this is actually one of those areas that could be a key to the whole board.
Target acquired.
Another reason why I wanted to come up here was to use that view to try to look down at some of these objectives and see if I couldn't poke at their defenders some like I'm doing here. always a good idea to try to get the defenders to move out from cover before you really start the
Target
candle.
acquired.
With you.
Because remember, if they're behind cover,
Target
that's
destroyed.
those are gonna be hits you're missing probably.
On the commander's target.
Ooh.
Target
Nice.
destroyed.
Leg the Jenner.
Reforming on you, Commander.
I'm going this long way because I seen that one tank take over this spot. Now, I also wanted to check this one last access one more time, make sure they didn't have anything else before I really moved in. Because, man, these moon base setups with those tall walls
Target acquired.
and being we're on all medium mechs so we just can't break through them, you know. If we get caught in a CQB situation, it could put us in dire straits real fast. So I'm trying to mitigate that by not even going into those areas if I can help it. That's part of Sun Tzu's whole put yourself beyond the possibility of defeat. If you know something's gonna like really mess you up or could mess
If
you
you
up,
find the acquisition,
don't be
just
a
walk
dummy.
up to it in
Stay
order to
away
pick it
from
up.
it. Or at least find some way of dealing with it. Ooh!
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Artillery emplacement destroyed.
Okay. Oh, hey, loot. That's funny. I didn't hear any notice about it. I will gladly take it still. Who knows? Maybe it'll be some cool, like, stealth armor.
Cargo acquired.
Yeah, it's alright. I don't want to go in here, but I think we're kind of safe now anyway. Pretty sure all the defenders are down, and if they aren't down, it's not going to be much.
Target destroyed.
Definitely no mechs in the area anymore.
Enemy radar dish destroyed.
Oh! More Capel and stealth loot. Hey, it's one of those PPCs they're always taking off their mechs. That's great, because I'm driving the only mech that canonically is Capellan and still allowed to keep its original PPC. I always thought that was funny how that was like the first thing they did to like every mech they got was take the PPC off. Like, where are all those PPCs going? Seriously.
Acquired.
I'm betting the parts went into their stealth armor or something like
Target
that.
destroyed.
Or maybe even the broken AI or something. I'm gonna try something out in my weapons group here. Gonna let this poor thing cool off for a second too. Cause yeah, seriously, I got the armor halfway decent on this thing. It's still a little on the light side, but it's not near as bad as what it was. But yeah, I kind of had to pay for that with the endurance.
Target destroyed.
Because this thing really doesn't have all the heat sinks. Ow! That should. Bad kitty. Yeah, get him with extreme prejudice. Trying to snipe me in the face. Okay, that worked halfway well. Believe it or not, yeah, I do play a lot with the chain fire because it can actually help you contain heat spikes on occasion. And with a mech that has only marginal endurance like this one, I mean, I gotta be honest with you, it's kind of reminiscent of the regular Centaurian heat management wise. It's very easy to push over the edge if you just keep face rolling the triggers. And I prefer to make mechs where you can face roll the triggers. So
Target destroyed.
this isn't one of my best works, but I was definitely able to get some better ferocity out of a rather garden variety piece. Remember what I said about like the beginner Centaurian? Yeah, wish I had TSM, I'd really be able to use it. Sad part is I already have double these things on stalled. That's actually how I was able to basically get this layout.
Scratch that one.
Truth be told, on any other given day, I'd stick to the 1R base model Vindicator. It's actually legit. It has a little bit more endurance than this one.
Target destroyed.
But that's also because it has the smaller engine and can actually dedicate an extra, 2-3 tons to another 2-3 heat sinks, and makes for a nice round package at that point. The Hero Mech version of the Vindicator isn't bad either, and if you come across the 6 version, it's the exact same thing, just production. Which is really dope because that did actually happen in the canonicity of Battletech. His mech was made a standard production version. And now you see we are really going for the throat now that the artillery guns are gone. And a lot of defenders got lured out and taken down with my probing actions, so
I'm on station, Commander.
chances are these last few spots are not going to be very heavily defended.
At requested, Commander.
Jump jet fuel low. Jump jet fuel
Oh.
empty.
Almost.
At the waypoint.
Jump jet fuel low.
Yeah, we
Jump
know.
jet fuel empty. Target acquired.
Come on. Oh, ooh, you got me back, didn't you?
Target
That's okay. I hit harder. Oh, is that the actual?
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Nice. What is going on? Oh, wow. Yeah, you guys just take care of him while I take care of the spot he just left undefended. He really should have stayed within them walls. He could really scoop somebody up with them auto cannons. In a tight quarter like that.
Enemy radar capability has been disabled.
Cool.
Friendly reinforcements should be arriving shortly.
Target destroyed.
Target
Nice.
mech eliminated.
Target acquired.
Okay. Oh, crap.
Target destroyed.
I seriously wish they gave us an obstruction notice on the crosshair.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
You could even use the cooldown pips and color code them, you know, that way you knew which weapon was
Thanks for
obstructed.
clearing out that AA installation. Heard you could use a little backup. We're on our way in. Stand by 2 mics. Whiskey 6-1, out.
Yeah, looks like we got a medium lance coming in. And we can really close in on this last base.
New target quickly.
That's the place, Commander. Destroy the enemy garrison.
Target destroyed.
Just wanted to disarm that landmine before I stepped over it.
That matches the class of
Those
vehicle we're
exploding
after.
gas lines
Take it
can't
out.
actually tear you up. Oh, this is not going to go well for them. My lance is still in pretty great shape. Ooh.
All forces in the area, converge and eliminate.
That's it for the
Alright,
local
back in the
defenses.
circle.
We can get on with the capture. Stay nearby and keep enemy units out of the area while our ground troops deal with any locals and our techs hack into the control systems.
I still got
Here
2
come the strike teams.
airstrikes.
Look to the sky. Enemy aircraft inbound.
Acquired.
They're going to try and recapture this base. Fan out and take defensive positions.
Not sure how
Prepare for
targeting an
incoming
airstrike
hostiles.
against an aerial target would work.
Target destroyed. Target
Confirming new objectives. Destroy all remaining enemy artillery.
What
There's
artillery?
still some artillery out there. Prepare for more bombardments.
Really?
That's it for the artillery.
That's what I
Will make the
thought.
invasion much easier.
Oh yeah, we got this in the bag. This actually,
Alpha 1-1, this is Sierra 2-1. Acknowledging strike pattern. Coming in for the kill. Sierra 2-1, out.
this actually was not as hard as I thought it was gonna be. Especially coming in with such a light set of mechs.
target acquired.
Alright, let's go ahead and poke out a little bit.
Target destroyed.
Cool.
Target
Where are
acquired.
these other okay.
Medic 1-1, this is Sierra 2-1. We are primed for assault. Standing
Oh, really? Oh, really? I hate orbital cannons.
Sierra
Oh my
2-1.
god.
Acknowledging strike pattern. Alpha package is out for delivery. Sierra 2-1 out.
That's it for our airstrike support. We're on our own now. One of our assigned targets is flying in.
That's unfortunately one little weakness about the Vindicator. You actually the maneuvering wise, it's still a little. It's not a light map. Of course, it doesn't flick quite as fast as, say, on a fire starter or a javelin. Stay away from that stack pole.
Right on cue. VTOL on approach.
Dude's actually trying to get physical with a VTOL. He got shot down for it too. Whoa! That was funny. Javelin's jumping backwards like, yeah, I made the wrong decision coming out today.
Attacking target.
Okay, doesn't look like they have much left.
Target destroyed.
I'm hoping these ground vehicles are literally all they got left.
Target info received.
Target destroyed.
Okay.
Target acquired.
Come on.
Clear the way for the cavalry. They'll be arriving shortly.
Okay, cool.
All stations, this is Sierra 1-1. Be advised, we've just completed re-entry. Lights are green. Dropships can now land. Sierra 1-1 out.
Alright, and we are officially done. Woo! That was kind of funny because I was planning on getting rained on with artillery the whole time I was there, and boy, that did not happen. That was kind of cool, actually. I took a fast mech to make myself a hard target and just made hunting them down even easier. I definitely get the feel and vibe on the beachhead missions that if you have a real good blend of speed and firepower, like a really killer set of skirmishers were, you know, think like storm crows or crabs kind of thing. Yeah. That's the kind of stuff you want. That high mobility, high firepower, you know, first sight, first kill kind of setup. Nice. Yeah, there ain't really anything I want that bad. Gonna mostly use this for money, I think. And yeah. Wow, everybody came back in outstanding shape. And alright. Zimmerman's in with that fire support all day, every day. Not bad. That was a solid mission. And until the next episode, peace from New Avalon.
The extreme weather conditions will interfere with your sense